We have a Goal Zero Yeti 1250, and at the end of July 2015 we took a 5-day, 4-night camping trip up to the Adirondacks. We used the Yeti to power our Dometic portable freezer refrigerator. The evening before we left, the Yeti was charged up to 100%. We loaded up the cooler with all our food and left it in the car overnight, and in the morning it was down to 80%, which is deceptive. It could have been 90%. There's really no way to tell exactly what the amount of charge was because it only goes in 20% increments. I thought, based on my tests in the driveway, that these solar panels and the Yeti were going to be able to power our freezer with no problem forever. But we stayed at 2 different campsites and both were quite shaded, which was a good thing because it was quite hot. Unfortunately, my solar panels came with only a 30-foot cord to connect to the battery, so I couldn't leave the battery in the car. I had to take both the panels and the battery to sunshine, so I had to walk down a path to the beach, put the panels out on the beach, keep the battery back in the woods, but I couldn't leave it that way. We would go canoeing for 4 or 5 hours a day, and I couldn't leave the battery alone because that's a $2,000 setup that could easily be stolen. So what we ended up doing was only charging when we were done canoeing, which was probably from 3 p.m. in the afternoon till 8 p.m. And we were not keeping up. We were losing ground every single day. We were dropping another 20%. By the end of day 5, we were totally out of juice and could not run the freezer. So we decided to come home, and we plugged the freezer into our cigarette lighter in our car while we drove home. Unfortunately, we don't have the cigarette lighter adapter for the Goal Zero, although we didn't really travel anywhere, so it wouldn't have done us much good in this situation. What would have done us good would probably be to have a really long, like a 200 or 300 foot cable from our panels to the battery so that we could put the panels out by the beach, keep the battery locked in the car. If the panels got stolen, oh well, I guess. I'm not really sure about these panels. They are supposed to be 120 watts, so I've never seen more than 85 watts in bright sunlight. Also, the clasp on them broke off. The clasp that holds the 2 panels together when you have them closed up. So about the only other thing I'd like to say is wheeling this along a path through the woods is a little difficult, especially when you get to roots. The Goal Zero people really should put a little bit larger wheel on this. So that's my review update for the Goal Zero Yeti 1250 and the 120 watt solar panels from Powerful Products. Pretty happy with it, but got some problems, got to work out so that we could charge it all day long. Charging it a few hours at the end of the day is not gonna cut the mustard here. So hopefully this video is helpful to somebody. Thanks for watching.